beans?
Over there. You're supposed to clean them, not peer through them.
Oh, I'm sorry. Old habits die hard.
Oh, excuse me.
I wish you'd hurry up and mend that ball.
I am hurrying up. Because before I set off around the world, I intend to give Mr. Drake a hand with his new business venture.
Oh? How?
By doing a promotion job. Delivering fruit and veg.
On top of that...
Why not?
Yeah, why not? He did a postal round on it once, didn't he? And he carried all sorts of things.
That's right. Letters, parcels, telephone directories...
Bits of wedding cake in boxes.
It was just bad luck running into that thunderstorm. Because the expert said it was the worst for 40 years. Them 30-mile-an-hour gale force winds didn't help much either.
I bet they didn't.
Oh, it was a terrible day, that. Me and my ball swept off Buncastle Bridge and down into the swirling river.
Could you swim?
What? No, but I was lucky, though. I clutched onto a couple of directories for a while, and then I kept myself afloat with a parcel. It got duvet in it, 85% polyester. I had to live off wet wedding cake for 3 hours before they fished me out.
And the ball?
That ended up at Budley Salterton, would you believe? Scared a lot of old people. Coming out to sea and hurling itself up the beach like that.
And that's when the GPO reprimanded you, was it?
Yeah. Told me I had to stick to a push bike after that.
So you ran away? I
did not run away. I left.
You mean you handed your notice in?
No, I handed me bike in.
You've still got their coat.
Yeah, I know. I was going to post it back to him.
So officially, then, you still belong to the post office?
I suppose so, yeah.
Then you're a deserter.
I can hear someone coming. Oh, it's all right. It's only a van. A little red van.
A what?
A post office van.
Maurice! What's the matter with him? Maurice? Maurice! Where are you?
Well, he must be here somewhere.
Yes, precisely. So, might I be allowed to find him?
You?
I do happen to be a detective, you know.
Oh, well, yes, so you are.
I'm told I'm one of the best at locating missing persons. I have a natural instinct, a kind of built-in search and find device. Right here. So, wherever these eyes are pointing, that's where you'll find your missing person. The cupboard.
Maurice?
In here.
Where?
Under the table. What are you doing under there? They're after me, aren't they? Who? The GPO.
You're stupid, Maurice.
It's obvious. They've come to get me. They're going to take me away.
Maurice?
I don't want to go. I like it here.
Were you expecting any letters, Mr. Drake?
No. There you are. Give them that, will you? Tell them you haven't seen me. Tell them I was last seen travelling east at Bilbao.
Hold that, will you?
Tell them I've gone missing.
Maurice?
Yeah?
What can they do to you?
I don't know.
Tie you up in a mailbag and post you second class. Lose you somewhere. Ban you from buying stamps for life. Make you work in a sorting office forever.
Oh, I'd hate that.
Of course you would.
You can come out, Maurice. It was only the postman.
Postman?
Yes, he had to knock because he couldn't find the letterbox.
There isn't a letterbox.
That's why he couldn't find it. It's for you.
Me?
You sure it wasn't some kind of a trick?
No, it wasn't some kind of a trick. It was a genuine everyday postman. He tried to chat me up.
Really? What exactly did he say? Well, when he tried to chat you up.
I don't not telling you.
It's from that lady.
What lady?
The one on the horse. Mrs. Kelly. It's an invitation of all things.
An invitation to what? Well, what does it say?
Can't read pen and ink writing, can I?
Dear Mr. Drake, you are invited to join us in a celebration of festive rural merrymaking at the above address, 3 p.m. on the 21st of this month. There will be some interesting people here, and I think it will be to your advantage to meet them.
How about that, then?
So what they celebrating?
Doesn't say. Guests will be welcome to bring a friend, but in your case, not a lover. Looking forward to seeing you, Sugar Lump. Much love, Venetia. RSVP, important.
See, I could land on my feet at a place like that.
Not for long.
So when's the 21st?
Today.
Oh, it can't be.
Yes, it is.
How am I supposed to let her know?
You could phone her on the way.
Oh, yes, of course. Except all those people. All those strangers. I'm not very good at meeting people for the first time. Not en masse. My ex-wife used to like to tell me I was a social failure.
It says you can take a friend, remember?
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, don't look at me. I've got better things to do. Sugar Lump.
So, who can I take?
So, who's going?
Tommy, we tossed up.
You can't take the van.
Why not?
The chickens are in there, and they're both laying.
How long have they been in there?
A couple of minutes. You can't move them. They won't lay anywhere else. And they like to take their time.
We always drive with them in there.
They wouldn't like being thrown about. Not while they're laying. They're very sensitive. Hens. I forgot. The duck's in there laying as well. She also takes her time.
Oh, marvellous. Any other animals in there while we're at it?
Yes, the dog's on the front seat.
Oh, is he? It's a pity you forgot the rabbit.
I didn't. I put him in there while I muck out his cage.
May I make a suggestion? Morris and I could travel with you, then he and Tommy could hold a laying box each. That way the chickens would feel at home.
What about you?
I'm afraid I'm allergic to chickens.
Yeah, when it suits you.
Yeah, but not to rabbits, strangely enough. I could sit in there, wear my mask and take care of the poor thing. Well, I've always been one to help a lame dog over the stile.
So, what do you reckon, Mr. Drake?
All right, come on.
All right, girls, all right.
We won't be late. Just need enough time to make a few business contacts.
Irene doesn't like laying boxes.
Irene?
The duck.
No problem. She can sit up front with me. Come on, Mike. Out! Angela? Where's the nearest phone?
Just keep driving, I'll show you.
Pardon?
Just keep driving, I'll show you.
Ah. I don't suppose you remember me.
I don't really see how we could forget you, sir.
Oh.
You'll still be doing your detective work then, sir?
My what?
Well, that disguise you're wearing.
Oh, right.
There.
We was very impressed when you was last in here, sir.
Were you really? Were you really?
Very impressed, sir. You going off on your confidential assignment, hiding in the hedgerows and keeping watch on someone secretly.
This is Mr. Drake and his duck. Mr. Drake is the gentleman I've been watching secretly.
Pleased to meet you.
You'll be wanting a telephone then, sir.
Ah, thank you, yes. Mr. Drake has just moved into the area. Sorry.
Yes, you could say I'm one of your locals.
You could say so, sir, yes.
I'm up at Scar's Edge.
Was that a fact, sir? Well, there's not a lot goes on at Scar's Edge, sir.
Oh, no, I prefer it that way. That's why I moved to the country, for the peace and quiet. You see, I intend to live the solitary life of a hermit.
That's a very good idea, sir. Will that be your hen, sir?
Yes. There it is.
I must say, sir, it's going to be very interesting having you in the neighbourhood.
Oh, I do hope so. Oh, we seem to have an egg.
Wally, stay. So where's the party?
Glad you could make it. Hello? I see you brought your helpers. That's what I call considerate.
Helpers?
How do you do? Venetia says to come on in. Fine woman, Venetia. A fine woman.
Happy harvest home.
Happy what?
The gathering in of the harvest, dear girl. That's what we're going to celebrate. So good to see you.
But it ain't even harvest time yet.
So what's a month or two?
A fine woman.
You've been told not to sit down.
I'm sorry, Venetia.
No. Hector's a bit like you, Mr. Drake. He's an admirer of mine.
What? Well,
His problem is he's a farm manager and he has to work all the hours that God gave, according to him.
I see.
Unfortunately, that means he's always falling asleep, which is very tiresome for other people.
Lovely woman.
He also falls asleep in his food, which means he has to live on things like mashed potato and taramasalata.
Yeah.
Yes. In the past, this face has been scratched by croutons, battered by dressed crab, and once he was half smothered when he went head down into a Huntington fidget pie.
That's terrible.
Anyway, we haven't started the festivities yet.
It said 3 p.m. on the invitation.
That's right.
Perhaps you'd like to explain to your people that when I say 3 p.m., it means 5 o'clock.
Absolutely.
Those who really know me really take the trouble to understand me. Now, if you'll all come outside, I'll give you jobs to do.
Jobs?
Oh, you'll help, won't you?
Well, I believe
You
I can.
see, I believe in making my admirers work for me. All of them. Hector!
I'm sorry.
If you behave yourself and stay awake, you can have something very comfortable to eat later on.
Baked Alaska.
All right, then. Baked Alaska.
A fine woman.
Now, there's plenty to be done, and done well, because I intend this to be one of the best happy harvest home parties of all time. There'll be lots of very important people coming, including a few more admirers. Now, you two can fetch the harvest home cider.
I'm sorry, I'm allergic to cider.
Mr. Drake can help me in the cellar. The girl looks like a little country wench.
Thanks.
So she can carry around the harvest home corn dolly bread. And you can be in charge of the barbecue.
Of the what?
The barbecue. You know what a barbecue is, don't you?
No.
Well, do you know what charcoal looks like?
No.
So where have you been all your life?
In a hostel.
Well, a barbecue is a fire. A charcoal fire. It's used for cooking food in the open air. Now, you do know what a fire is, don't you?
Yes.
Then you're in charge of it. That's the refreshment tent. Tea, coffee, and soft drinks will be served in there. Oh, the Happy Harvest Home hollering bowl should be on the table. Go and fetch it.
A fine-looking woman.
And don't you dare fall asleep. Aunt Sally, those with sport in mind. I can think of better sports. This is the barbecue area. Your department.
He ain't allowed near fire.
Who isn't?
He isn't. He was a convicted pyromaniac, but now he's cured. He's vowed never to go near fire again.
That's right.
I've never heard such nonsense. You'll find some bags of charcoal in the first garage by the side of the house. Fetch it here.
Me?
Well, who else? That's Julian, another of my admirers. Julian's going to entertain us all with traditional Happy Harvest Home folk songs. When the guests arrive, I shall be there on the raft to accompany him in song.
I can't wait.
Hence the costume. Are you in good form, Julian?
Yes, Venetia.
Then let's hear a couple of bars.
Up, 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 a merry harvest home. Well a cart, well a bound, well a zort upon the ground. Way her neck, all be safely gathered in. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah.
Beautiful.
So, which is the charcoal?
Nearest to you.
Thanks. What's that?
The hollowing bowl.
Oh. This'll never burn. Round 'em up.
Now then, you two, you'll find the Happy Harvest Home barrel by the side of the stables. I'd like it over there.
What you doing here, Mr. Drake?
What? Oh, I'm waiting for Mrs. Kelly. She's going to show me where the cellar is.
I meant what you're doing in this place. You don't need it.
Don't need it?
No, you'll get nothing from these people. Oh, they'll organise you. And they'll use you. They're the type who take everything and give nothing.
No, I said the table on the left.
Still, it's your life. I just came to tell you that I'm going.
Going?
Leaving. I should be able to move on from here. Get a lift. Get to Hengersbury Head somehow. If I write to you when I get there, will you send my bag and my camel stool on to me?
Yes, of course.
Good. I'll send you the postage money. Well... Bye. Give my love to the others, won't you? I hope I haven't forgotten how to find a lift.
Angie!
Oh, I need you outside, Mr. Drake. My guests are arriving.
I'm sorry, but I can't...
No!
Just won't go. How on earth do we move it?
It's easy.
Easy?
Do you know how many people have broken records by walking on a barrel?
No.
Quite a few.
Well, surely you can't think...
Nothing to it.
But that's a full barrel. That's a very heavy barrel indeed.
Even better. Easier to control.
The garden's got quite a slope to it.
Perfect.
Quickly, Julian, get me aboard.
That's why it's called a hollering bowl.
Hector! I ordered you to stay awake.
Wonderful woman.
Where's Angie?
Gone.
Gone where?
Hengersbury Head.
After 3. 1, 2, 3. Up, up, a merry harvest
a merry harvest home.
Well, a cart.
Well, a bowl.
Found them in the garage.
Firewood?
Thought they might help.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but have you ever walked a barrel before?
No. But I've walked the ball, haven't I?
But surely there's a marked difference.
When I say go, go.
Light it, will you? I've done my bit, but I'm still not touching naked flame.
Happy harvest home, everybody.
think perhaps it's time we went.
Oh, Miss Home.
Come home, Angie. Please.